So one of the things that's most top of the mind for a lot of immigrants, for a lot of people, whether it's applying for a visa or green card or what have you, is how to speed up the application. And so oftentimes we'll get calls to our office, and people will say, is there something you can do to speed up my case? Is there something you can do so that I can get my loved one into the United States a lot faster? And so the long and short answer is no. And it's no in the sense that there is not some magic trick that you can do. A lot of times people think that, well, maybe some processing centers, take a shorter period of time than others. Well, so the first thing is, you don't get to choose your processing center, where you get processed, and you don't typically get to choose your consulate either of, the country that you live in. So that's the first aspect of it. Let me tell you the kind of the legal way to shorten the time. The legal way to shorten the time is, if there is premium processing, is to do that. Typically you have to file, you have to pay a fee for it, and then it's much shorter. Like, for example, for investor visas, you can have, processing of 2 weeks instead of the regular 3, 4, 5 months that it could take. And so that's one way. For some of the visas you have premium processing, or for some applications or petitions. But for other petitions, and really generally, the number one way to speed up the process is not to do it wrong. And so where we see, a majority of people make mistakes is they make some kind of mistake in the filing, whether it's the evidence that they need to provide, or whether it's the forms that they need to provide, or whether it's the location where they need to file, or how much they need to file. There's all these, there's broad areas that mistakes are made, and then what happens is a petition or an application which should have taken, let's say, 5 months, it's taken 3 years, or something that should have taken 2 weeks, it's taken a year. And so then during this time, the people involved, they don't have the benefit of having that person in the United States, or having that person work in the United States in the aspect of getting a work authorization. There's other things which are more draconian in nature, which is sometimes you get denied and you cannot appeal the decision, or it's a final decision, or you send something that does irreparable and irreversible damage to your case. And so all of these things really jack up the time tremendously. And so talk to someone that's has done this before. They're knowledgeable about the situation. If you want us to help, happy to help. See below for how to reach us. Lastly, if you enjoy the content, please give us a thumbs up. Give us any comments that you may have, what you like or what you don't like, or any additional things that you want us to cover. And lastly, if you know someone that could use the information, feel free to share it. Thank you for watching.